2018, the next frontier. These are the voyages of the Goodwill social enterprise. Its 5-year mission: to assist 100,000 people in finding jobs. To boldly go where no Goodwill has gone before.
Hi, I'm Ray Bishop, president of Goodwill of North Georgia. I joined the Goodwill movement in 1978 and have been part of this team since 1990. Goodwill of North Georgia has been serving North Georgia communities since 1925. Our mission, the reason we exist, is to put people to work through our job training and job placement programs. Most people probably know us for collecting and selling donated goods. That's us too. We use our donated goods business to fund our employment programs and services. We like to say, donations drive the mission. Over the years, I've witnessed our tremendous growth and success. Today, we are one of the top 5 Goodwill organizations in the world in terms of revenue, people served, and people placed into jobs. Our success doesn't come by accident or luck. Our success is planned. We plan in 5-year increments, a process that takes about 18 months. This video, which we're filming in 2013, will give you a behind-the-scenes look at how we use this process to put together the 2018 plan. But before we show you how it comes together, let's take a look at some of the things we believe we and any other company must have in place before building a plan. First, it's important to have strong leaders. These individuals will keep the planning process on track, set goals, and ensure that we meet those goals. Second, determine who in the organization needs to be involved. Make sure they have the opportunity to give their input. Third, you must question everything, including your mission, your vision, values, reporting structures, future opportunities, and threats to your success. Fourth, put numbers to it. Even though we're developing a 5-year plan, it's still important to have those annual benchmarks or targets along the way to help ensure you're on track to meet your 5-year goals. And finally, determine what and how you plan to communicate the plan to your entire organization. This video, for example, is just one way we are sharing our current plan with our team members. Our main goal is to assist 100,000 people to go to work within a 5-year period ending in 2018. The way we plan on achieving this big goal is by focusing on 5 supporting goals. 1, we're going to increase the number of donors from 2 million to 3.7 million a year. Number 2, we're going to increase the annual number of people put to work from 11,000 to 25,000. Number 3, we're going to increase the number of Goodwill employees from 2,400 to 3,500. Number 4, we're going to add at least 1 total facility management contract. These contracts usually take place at U.S. military bases and include all the base operating functions such as janitorial, grounds maintenance, and food services. Number 5, we're going to have reserves that equal to 6 months of annual revenue or 90 days of reserves after we pay off all our debt. Every one of us has job responsibilities that will be important in helping us achieve these goals. Leadership at our Goodwill begins with every employee. In addition to our staff, we rely on a volunteer board of directors. Several members from our board also make up a committee that help create the 5-year plan.
The planning process is quite comprehensive and deliberate. One of the things that impressed me about it is that it isn't something that's done over a weekend. It's been done over a period of months. It's required the participants to read materials that sort of align their thinking as to what should be looked at in a plan of this type.
We've been successful recently, so the question in my mind is, can that success continue? And what do we need to do slightly differently, or maybe even very differently, to be able to continue to enjoy that success? And I think what came out of the process was, we're only going to have to do some tweaking. There will be a few changes here and there, but not really very many major changes. We will continue to revolve around the expansion of our retail network, the success of career services and training services, and the success of facility services. So I think it was a validation of a strategy that's been successful in the past, and we can expect to be successful going forward into the future.
Targets and goals are developed by our executive staff. This team consists of vice presidents from each of our departments: donor services, career services, facility services, human resources, marketing, finance, and IT. To make sure goals are achievable, our vice presidents work closely with their senior management teams. This plan's theme will have us boldly go where we haven't gone before. We brought in an artist to illustrate our theme and help bring it to life visually. We discussed potential obstacles that could steer us off track. For this 5-year plan, we are prepared for these threats: government funding cuts, cost of health care, increased and new types of competition, drop in salvage prices, inflation, interest rates rising, real estate prices rising, changes to charitable deductions, and changes in the economic environment. Every employee will receive a copy of the 2018 plan. A poster will be proudly displayed in every conference room and every break room in the organization. It will be a visual reminder of what our goals are. Every employee will have access to this video, and this video will be shown as part of every new hire orientation.
I think the most important element really is the engagement within the organization and with the board. Obviously, you can draft a good plan, but if people are not kind of signed on for that plan and really believe essentially what that plan is intended to accomplish, that it's well thought out, I think that it won't be successful.
The company has grown and evolved into a beautiful thing, with the end result of helping people go to work.
I know a lot of people that started from my position as just a regular associate and moved up to assistant manager as well as store manager. So I love Goodwill. I mean, we've put so many people to work every year.
Una vez que me uní a Goodwill, me di cuenta que era una compañía que te hace sentir muy bienvenido, especialmente siendo de otro país. Nací y crecí en otro país, yo no sabía qué esperar. Goodwill ha sido no solamente un trabajo para mí, pero también ha sido un lugar de crecimiento porque me han entrenado y me han dado muchas nuevas destrezas que he podido adquirir.
Wow, it's been a journey, actually, and it's really been just a blessing, really, because people at my job actually came to me and just told me things like, you're really growing into a young man or into a man, and, I started when I was 18 and I'm 24 now, so just the maturity and everything, just the work ethic and the work background that I have now.
I am seeing inspiration and working alongside great people every single day. And that's the first thing I want to talk about when I get home. I love the question, what was your day like today? When I'm talking with friends and family, because I want to share it. I want to share that I saw someone at a graduation for our career services get a job or an opportunity to earn a college degree.
I had never had no training before, and without Goodwill helping people, I don't think I could have made it. I mean, it was a big help for me.
I believe that I work for a great company which has a great mission, and I'm your example today over here, standing in front of you in 10 months from a donor associate to assistant manager. So it is doable with hard work, with love and passion.
I definitely like working for Goodwill. It's definitely a lot different than I thought it was going to be. I thought that I was just going to be sitting there all day, just punching numbers like the normal accounting job, but it's so much different. I actually get to interact with people. I really like my job. The atmosphere is very great. And just the mission of what Goodwill stands for is just awesome. Like, it really comes through not only in my job, even though I am an accountant, I feel like I contribute to that mission.
We are very fortunate to have leadership and frontline staff that are very intentional with what they're doing. We've survived hard times, we are surviving hard times, and we've done that by strategically setting goals that are measurable, by measuring our outcomes and holding each other accountable. We do that on all levels, from leadership all the way down to frontline staff.
Please take time to review the 5-year plan. I want you to focus on 3 main elements of the plan. 1, understand the main goal and the 5 supporting goals Goodwill will focus on in this plan. 2, pay attention to the obstacles we are planning for and keep your eyes open for other threats that might sneak up on us. And 3, understand and live by our values. There's a separate section in the plan that focuses on the values that we as individuals live by to continue to be a dependable member of the Goodwill team. We call our values SEEDS. It stands for service, excellence, ethics, diversity, and safety. Let's make this plan a reality. Live long and prosper.